Podcast, you can't win. I touch black and whites just by stroking my chin. Tell Marva got a plan if he just sit in. And we can be the sons and thus fit in. Talking a good game, topics never lame. Conversations just the same right before they left the brain. Seriously funny, but if you take us seriously, you end up smiling. If not, laugh hilariously. And every Tuesdays we're on the one, so stay in tune before noon. It's the Podical Sons.
It's ridiculously funny.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone space in the world, because neither one of us have law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. How you feeling today? Happy New Year and all the above to you.
Happy New Year. 2020. Clear vision. I'm good, Marv. How was your week?
It was good, man. It was good. I got no complaints. No complaints. It was just seeing a lot of stragglers around from like the holiday bugs. A lot of people were sick.
Yeah.
Mad people and stuff was
sick.
sick.
It's funny because leading up to the holidays, a few people that I ran into were getting there. And I was like, wow, is there like a bug going on, or is it just a one-off sickness? But nah, it seemed like there was a bug going around.
There's a bug going around and stuff too. But remember, like when it comes to the holidays, remember, people are in confined spaces together for Christmas parties and everything. True. It takes one person to do a achoo or a cough in the air, and then multiple people got caught, right? Yeah. But they're not fucking enough. They're not. If they were humping enough,
to get it out the system.
Yo, sex boosts your immune system. Sex boosts your immune system. So
maybe they need
like
to
I think
get the humping.
You're not like I think like when you're having sex and stuff, but it's kind of like equivalent to like a cardio workout. Like picture if you're running and stuff, whatever. You go for a jog, and you're winded enough, you're able to do that. Right. Your nose will start running and everything. All your bad stuff, whatever, start fighting out.
Sweat out. Right. Okay.
You're sweating it out and everything like that, whatever. Right. So I mean, a lot of times, a lot of people and stuff don't take that into consideration. Because you got to swap fluids now with it. I'm not asking for like mucus head or some shit like that. That's not helping me. Yeah. But I think it's the whole, the thrust in motion and everything like that.
The mucus head might kind of be more, that lubricant might kind of make you just...
You going to look at your dick different. You going to look at that thing different.
You going to look at, I just got mucus dick.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, it was all good though. I want to say,
it was all good just a week ago.
I got into a convo with somebody and something about like...
You got a convo to do something. Go ahead, talk. I'm off in the background here. I know it chipped out on me. Go ahead.
I think like I was having a convo with somebody and stuff, whatever. And we had a mild debate. So I said I was going to save it for next time I see you. Just click to me. I was going to have it. We could have had it earlier. But I'm like, you know what?
What was the debate about?
What is the best cracker?
That's go ahead. Yeah, I'm listening.
I mean, what do you say is the best cracker?
The best cracker to me would be the Premium Plus.
That's the regular saltine.
The regular saltine. Yeah.
I mean, that shit whack to me.
That's whack to you?
I mean, this person. All right, so all right, look, my thing is Ritz. Yeah. In fact, the Ritz crackers Ritz used to be. My number one now is the Keebler. Is it the Keebler L's one? The Toll House is like in a green box. It's called Club. It's like Club, and they have like a chai, sour cream, and chai flavor. They have a buttery flavor. Okay. Yo, like because those kind of crackers you can dress it up and stuff, and they'll bang.
So you can't dress up the premium crackers?
Nah, man, it's just regular salty. It's just salt, man. It don't hit the same.
Nah, man. Yeah, you can spice those crackers up too.
And some weird ass person said Goldfish crackers. I'm like, they can't hold shit on them.
Are they really crackers though? Or they just
actually are really crackers though.
Okay.
Yeah. But they can't hold nothing on them. Like you can't dress it up. You probably can dip it into something. Yeah, I don't know. So let me just ask you and stuff, whatever. All right. Let's get to the shites.
Let's get to it.
What are your big predictions for 2020?
War. What it is.
Beautiful. Absolutely nothing.
Them again.
I think they
that looks like it's around the horizon. I mean, how if it's just gonna be a proxy war, is it gonna be a full-out world war? I have no clue. But I don't think Iran gonna take what they getting sitting down, bro.
No, I think they're taking 8 days to mourn.
Yeah.
For the leader dudes.
So this is the mourning period they're going through right now?
All right, because I made a few notes and stuff, whatever, right? So like I think what the people need to know now for Sunday the 5th, January the 5th.
Yes.
The Iranian military leader, his name is Qasem Soleimani.
Yes.
He got killed, and he's one of the top generals and one of the most powerful men in Iran.
Right.
Was killed in a drone strike and stuff, whatever, at a Baghdad airport early Friday. Right?
And I've heard the name prior to this. Like, I mean,
he's been around.
He's been around.
He's been around.
Yeah.
Like, slight rumors said that him and some other people are possibly involved with 9/11, whole bunch of other stuff as well. Right. Funeral was held for him today, earlier Sunday.
Today they had the funeral.
Earlier Sunday and stuff, whatever, the funeral.
Yeah.
And he's one of the country's most powerful men. There was rocket strikes on 3 locations around Iraq, including Baghdad's Green Zone, which is home to the U.S. Embassy, which rockets were hit, but they said they're not sure who authorized the launch.
The launch, right.
Right? Trump
now,
ordered...
Does it make a difference who authorized the launch?
Well, yes and no.
Or they're saying they don't know which, it could be a different country. It doesn't necessarily have to be Iran behind.
Correct.
It. Right. So, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
All right. So, was it Trump ordered the airstrike? U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said the Friday airstrikes disrupted an imminent attack in the region that put Americans' lives at risk. Right?
Yeah.
U.S. troops deployed, sending thousands of additional troops in the Middle East in response to, according to like the defense officials. So they're trying to ready up for some shit.
Yeah.
Now, my thing and stuff is that what you were saying pertaining to the strikes, they basically put a target on every American.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Outside U.S.
100%.
They put a target on their backs.
Well, let's backtrack a little bit, because one of the arguments for the strike was that there was an attack on some business or something that had a
embassy.
Was it the embassy, that had? Now, was that where the American contract worker was working?
Part of it.
Right. So, because this is what they're saying, this is part of the reason of the retaliation is because the killing of the American contractor.
Right. But then remember, they tried to raid or go into the embassy the week before.
The week prior to that.
The week prior and stuff. Not to that, but to this past week. So last week, they tried to go in and everything like that. And while he was alive and well, they said he never did anything to protect the U.S. officials and stuff in the embassy. And everything. And a phone call was made out to him and top leaders and everything and stuff as well. Hey, we're being under attack.
Right.
What's really good?
Yeah.
And he's one of the people who's like, just ignored. Just kind of just turn a blind eye. So a lot can be interpreted from that. Like, it's kind of sticky.
Yeah.
I don't want to put labels and stuff on everything and stuff, but I would say, like, if you're gonna do something to somebody and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Won't you go after the person and stuff, whatever, who has the most power? Because it's kind of like Denzel.
Right.
Denzel and what's my movie, man? The remake movie. Fuck.
Equalizer?
Yeah. I'm just here for the head of the snake, baby. Nah, why are you gonna go for the little fish? Because the big fish is still going to send out the little fish and stuff towards your way.
Yeah.
Right?
But, I mean, someone may make the argument that this dude is a big fish. Because they were saying he, within the country, his prominence is probably third. Yeah. That just behind the president and then behind the leader of the Ayatollah. So, and he's considered to be the head strategist.
Yeah.
So in certain realms, he is the head of the snake.
They said that, like it was imminent, man.
Yeah.
It was imminent. Like, you went for the head and stuff and everything like that. Iran, they got the nuclear dances up there. The nuclear dance stuff is up there, right? It's like one of the top few in the world.
Right.
Their armies. I actually talked to an Iranian dude that I know and everything like that, and he said when you're there, like, you have two choices when you turn like legal age and stuff. Like basically, when you turn 18,
Run away or join the army.
you can't run away.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Run
You
away.
either you join the army or you make sure you do some type of profession and stuff, whatever. That's just it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
So either you're a student in like university, college and stuff, whatever, or you're in the military.
One of the two.
One of the two. So that ain't no lightweight joke, whatever, and everything lands. So like they bout that life.
Yeah, yeah.
So in any case, we shall see what happens and stuff like that.
And I'm not sure how it's looked at in Iran, where I mean, here in North America, you're a lot of times people will say they join the services to support their country. It's not always the case. A lot of them trying to get that GI money, get that job once they come out. A lot of them go in there hoping never to see a daylight of war, period.
Yeah.
Right? And in Iran or countries in the Middle East, a lot of times joining the military is like an honor thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they want to go and serve their country and so forth like that. So there's probably maybe not a lot of arm twisting once you reach the age of that decision. Because I don't know. What does a life of military service get you in Iran? It might get you a lot of shit. It might get you, you know what I mean?
Well, the dude I spoke to and stuff, whatever. He's a pharmacist. So
he's a pharmacist. Okay.
He's not.
He ain't about that life.
He's not about that life. So his main concern and stuff was that he was just going to go there.
Yeah.
Well, he was there and stuff. Where he's just going to go straight to school, and he actually, I think, went to level and stuff of like doctor. But when he come back over to Canada,
right,
they only recognized, I think, so much. So that's why he just stuck to being a pharmacist and stuff, whatever here. But he knew all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But he's not a war type.
No.
When he said the war type of stuff, that's not the case stuff and everything too. And like they're very strict and religious and all
right
come across the board or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they're unified. So it's kind of like it's not just liberal, conservative. This shit is like yo, you run with this. This is how we run it.
And that's why I could almost see it as being like some sort of a badge of honor, because you're right, the religious portion is part of that.
Right.
You're not just serving your country, but you're serving God in their kind of ideological way of thinking about things, right?
Yeah. It was wild to me was I seen like I guess like on their flag posts. So I guess like when the whole funeral service thing was popping off and then we get ready to pop off.
Yeah.
They put up a lot of red flags. And I was watching on CNN and they were saying the red flags mean a severe battle was coming.
Yes.
I was looking like, nigga. Then they were saying
that's what I heard, because they were making a big deal about the flags being red.
Yeah.
Saying, yo, shit about to go down.
And in the process is like when everybody's going to get ready to go to like the service and everything and stuff, whatever. Death to America! Death to America!
A lot of flag burning, man.
So, yeah. I don't know. World War III, fight for... Like, I don't know. Here's my thing. You see, I told you, trumpet, that boy be on some bullshit.
Yeah.
He talk a lot of wildness because remember, what was it, like a few months ago? He was talking that shit. If you like America, leave. You remember that?
Yeah.
If you don't like America, leave.
Yeah.
Dip. So if they start dipping now and stuff, whatever, you be like, oh, no one wants to help save their country? Nah. You get what you deserve.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're in a time and we're dealing with a mentality where a lot of things that should be taken seriously by the public are not really taken seriously by the public. And there's a lot of joke issuing coming from the problem at hand. This being one of them. Okay. So I've seen tons of memes about World War III and a lot of jokes.
There's half truth to every joke, baby.
Half truth to every joke. But here's the funny thing: are we as the Joe public taking it too lightly? I mean, I'm not taking it lightly at all. But there's people out there who are saying, "Yeah, they're not going to go to war," or they think otherwise, and they're not taking it as serious as maybe they possibly should take it. What are your thoughts on that?
I think they might go. Iran is not having it. Iran is definitely not having it. The reason why I say that and stuff, whatever, because I look at it like this. Well, I told you Trump wasn't going to get impeached. That's just from my word. I told you Trump wasn't going to get impeached. Right. Teflon down.
Yeah.
This right here is.
I mean, he did get impeached, but he's still sitting. You're not going to take him out of office. That's not. He's still sitting. That's not going to happen.
He's still sitting. When you have, I look at it like this. My house could be a regular ass house. Like we talking about, like I have my wife, my 2 kids, and we don't have no strict regimen how we do things, you know. Yeah, I eat steak. My daughter a vegan, my son on a paleontologist diet, right? Wherever the hell. Yeah. So we gotta cook like 3 fucking meals in the damn house. Right. Your house is run regimen. Right? Yeah. Y'all eat 1 meal, y'all dress colors and stuff. Y'all are military basically and stuff like that, whatever, right? Yeah. Y'all run your own type of thing. Me now have beef with your house, even if it's not even across the street, but it's just like another way and stuff like that, whatever, right? Would you take me serious and stuff, whatever you see that my kids and everything is just kind of run relaxadaisy and free and everything like that, and you know for a fact, you say this, your wife, your kids, just line up. Even the dog, line up. Yeah. So you already feel like you automatically going to win regardless. So whenever you're ready to set foot to me, you're just gonna set foot and stuff and just make a mark. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be like they, you know, if they do anything and stuff, whatever, take like 5 lives or 10 lives. Right. They just have to do something to make a mark. Right. 9/11 was a mark.
Statement.
Yeah, just as a statement. Make a statement. Yeah. Certain things and stuff just make a statement. Yeah. So when it just makes that point and stuff and everything,
think twice about what you're about to do.
Exactly. Because it's the same thing and stuff. And I'm like, yo, like all those suicide bombers and stuff in like, what was it, Iraq? Yeah. And everything like whatever. I'm like, why y'all going over there? These people are willing to put on a nice ass like bulletproof vest, decked up with an old school Nokia cell phone, and a trigger to press, and take their life and your life and stuff, whatever. That's not a winning battle.
No.
Because we don't got people in North America doing that shit like on a reg.
It's funny when you say that, because one of the analysts I was watching on the TV was talking about the type of wars that the U.S. gets themselves involved in, and where their strengths lie from where they don't lie. And he was like, listen, directed, focused attacks, oh, you can't top the U.S. on that. They got specialties in all areas to take care of whatever they need to take care of. Right? But when you start getting into the realms of I can't remember what was the term he talked about, what the term he described it as, but the type of combat where you're not only on a battlefield with the opposite soldier, but you're also in an urban territory with civilians.
So you're saying you don't know who is who and what is
You don't know who is who, what is what.
That's why y'all need to play Call of Duty.
Yes, you need to play Call of
Duty and stuff. They give you the target range and stuff, whatever. You got the ones stuff, whatever, with the guns, and you got the little slow moving target with the civilians. Yeah. And you got to get your practice on and stuff, whatever. Yo, all the people out there listening to this and seeing me live and direct, if you play Call of Duty, any Call of Duty, and your clan tag,
he know.
I know. I see y'all.
He know.
And y'all clan tag is MAGA or Trump, y'all need to be the first ones drafting in this motherfucker. Facts.
Y'all be standing on the line.
Y'all was riding for this dude until he put y'all into some shit where you got to put down that controller and you got to go suit up and boot up.
And listen. I don't want to see the regular helmets on the front line either. I want to see all in your red MAGA hats on the front line.
That shit got to be red.
Yeah, it got to be that red MAGA hat.
Y'all don't get the digital camouflage next to the no. Red and white.
Yeah,
red and white.
You gonna get that MAGA hat?
Red and white.
Yeah. No protection for your dome.
I mean, you can get them a hat. You know, they got the visor piece. You know, probably keep the sun out their eye.
Nah, man, I want them to get the regular baseball cap. You wearing that on the front line.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't a protection for bullets, but protection for the sun.
Okay, the sun. The sun.
It's hot over there, you know. Middle East, you know.
Right.
But that's it, man. I'm like, yo, these guys. I'm looking at all this, and I'm like, yo. A lot of people think it has no effect or no correlation to Canada. And
that's where they're wrong.
You're on cocaine if you think so.
That's where you're wrong, 100%.
When you're in bed with US, that be that. I think the only person stuff is kind of silent is British Trump with the hair.
What's his name?
Don't you like Trump? Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Don't you like Trump?
Oh, hell yeah. They family. They gotta be family, man. They family.
Trump hair go this way, his hair go that way, and everything like whatever. But I think like, I guess he's just kind of just chilling, waiting for like if shit gets critical, then it's kind of like, you know, it's like, you know, hey, Dad, can you come pick me up? Don't you got friends to take you home? Yeah. Dad, they're shooting out here. All right, SpongeBob me, I'm gonna head out. It's like one of those things. So they wait for the last minute before they say and do anything. And I think Canada's one of the nations stuff as well. Yeah. That'd be that, man. I mean.
And it's because these guys now have to be very careful on how they move. It's not like, you know, a few years back where they could jump right into it. Now, your peoples want to know why you jumping into it, and do you have to jump into it? Right. Because they rather not be involved at all, period.
But why would you want to jump in?
Why you trying to jump in? The last memes I seen was black people saying, I'm going back to the shithole country I came from.
Well, yeah, because he's like, if you don't like it here, you can go back to the country you came from and be like, the president said that.
President said that.
We didn't. He said it directly from his mouth to the public people. Yeah. And now look, so he's like, all right, my president told me I should dip. Here I am dipping. Like,
I'm about to dip right now.
Mom's always said, don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. So
can't cash.
That be that. Let's get to some other shit. R.I.P. David Stern. David Stern, thoughts and prayers to his family. 77 years old of his passing.
77. So he was.
I
sick.
mean,
he's up there, but he was sick for.
No, he was sick for a bit.
Yeah.
So from 2014, end of his tenure, 2016, he was kind of in and out of the hospital and stuff, whatever.
Okay.
The dance, and then. He went in a week before his passing. Right. He passed on New Year's Day.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't doing too well and stuff and everything. So he had a brain hemorrhage. A lot of other extra conditions and stuff that was popping off with him. So I mean, I always say, you know, people going to do so many stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of let be peace and go easy and stuff, whatever.
Now I'm wondering if his health was the reason why he stepped down from being the commissioner.
I don't think so. But I think it probably was playing a factor because he was getting older in age.
Right, yeah.
Like when he went in that bitch, he had that straight porn star mustache, whatever, all black hair, whatever, right? So, I mean, he's been doing that dance and stuff like damn near forever.
Yeah.
So when it came down to it and stuff, I think like it was more of a situation where you're just kind of conscious and stuff and saying like, you know, you can't do this forever. Yeah. The stress is not good for you.
Right.
And all that type of stuff. So
plus you want to do other things.
I mean, he still went to games.
Yeah,
he still went to games and posted up and everything.
But I think you don't want to be that's your day-to-day life. Now you want to just try and enjoy the rest of your years.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I think the only thing I had a beef with David Stern, I didn't have a beef with the lockouts. I had a beef with the dress code thing.
The dress code, yeah.
That was my issue with David Stern.
Right.
I wasn't a fan of the dress code thing and stuff like that because at the end of the day, they're not, whatever they wear off court, he said the NBA is role models to so many kids and everything like that. So the way how these players are dressed and stuff, whatever, to and fro,
yeah,
it's not a good look to what they represent and stuff like that. But I'm like, that's just one part of it.
Yeah.
So no, you can't crucify it because one man wants to look like, you know, a businessman. Another man wants to just look like, he knows he's going to put on his suit or his uniform and go in and play. That's not deterring him from doing his job.
No.
I feel like at the time, my opinion, I feel like he was taking shots at the black players and stuff, whatever, because I want to say hip hop and NBA has kind of been relatable, and I feel like he was gunning for Iverson.
I was about to say it was because Iverson was leading that new wave.
Yeah, with the braids, the tats, everything and stuff like that.
And I think they kind of, seen the changing of the guards and not really wanting it to change, and then just kind of it's crazy. I just recently found out that certain basketball shoes is banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people and stuff, whatever. I guess when we were talking about the David Stern thing, I wasn't trying to dance into it too much.
Yeah.
But when people were talking about it, they said they banned a lot of shoes, the fines and stuff, whatever. He allowed a lot of the fines and stuff to kind of roll in. Right. So even if, say, if Jordan at the time he wanted to wear something else, it's more of an issue between Jordan and Nike. The Jumpman brand and stuff, whatever, and everything. But they would step in and try to reap a little extra little kickback from that and stuff as well. So they would help issue the fine and stuff, whatever, to these players and everything like that too, which was shitty. Yeah. So, I mean, 100%. But like I said, he had his good. Those were the bads. RIP to him. Yeah, and everything. But I mean,
he's done a lot for the game. I mean, bringing it to the levels that it is internationally. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of those initiatives started with David Stern. So,
I was always a fan of the fresh out of high school rule.
Yeah.
Fresh out of high school rule. That was my thing. And then they turned it on, turned it off, turned it on, turned it off.
That's an issue that's probably forever going to be an on and off thing.
I don't know. As I said,
what was the issue that you had with it?
With the turn off?
With them coming fresh out of high school.
I don't have an issue with it. Keep the same energy. Leave it on.
Just leave it on.
Just leave it on. Because my thing and stuff is that worst case scenario and stuff. LeBron is definitely a super exception. Yeah. KG was a giant for no damn reason. Yeah. Right? Yeah. KG was he just put on a more muscle mass stuff when he got into the league. Moses Malone was damn near a giant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you have these people and stuff who are just already built like that and everything. And why chance the university or college level of injury when you can actually probably see these guys go to work? Granted, it's a different dance. I tell everybody and stuff, especially when the international players and stuff come to the league. Yeah. You can hoop in Lithuania and all those other places and stuff, whatever. But when you stand toe to toe with a 6 foot whatever black dude with some tats and a mean mug on his face and stuff, whatever, you gonna know who your maker is. Because at the end of the day, you could be a phenom wherever you were, high school or whatever country and stuff. But when you come to the NBA and stuff, whatever, you might be another fish. Darko Milicic. You remember that? Yep. All right. Enough said. People don't know. Google his ass. He's not worth mentioning, or you can mention him if you want to. But
then you got people coming over like Luka.
Yeah, you got people. Yeah, you got those ones that are coming over like Luka and everything like that. Freaking that's my main concern and stuff is that when you come over, you understand it's the different dance and stuff over here in the NBA, and you play accordingly. Because like I said, you could be phenom over there and stuff like that, but hopefully your phenom stats can translate to something. And once you get the gist of how these people play and these moves and everything like whatever, you find a way to get better your game.
I was even gonna say, the pace and the style of play is different, so you gotta adjust to that.
We got the D League, NBDL, right? You got the D League and stuff, whatever, right? So I mean, if you don't make the cut as well like that and everything, you have that time to try and develop your game. It's all to what you put into it, whatever, right? Because I thought like Porzingis. Yeah, Porzingis was supposed to be the next white Jesus, and he held his own, decent figures and stuff like that, whatever. But he wasn't the same after the injury. No. And because even if you're watching a Dallas game and stuff, whatever, you're not thinking about Chris Tapps. You're thinking about Luka. So you're looking at stuff, you're like, who's that tall guy? That's not Luka. He looks slimmer. Oh, that's Porzingis. He came from the Knicks. He could have came from the Yankees and shit like that, basically. Stuff, but yeah.
With the position that David Stern held, now Adam Silver. I mean, growing up watching basketball, there's only been 2 commissioners that I know of. I don't know anything prior to David Stern.
Mm-hmm.
But neither of the 2 have played basketball.
Correct.
So, is this position more of a
business
corporate position as opposed to something that somebody could be groomed from a player status to go into, or?
That's what we believe in North America or in the world today. I have an issue with that. With my black ass, I watch tons of anime. Right. And I remember, say, one alien race coming from another planet coming to Earth and everything. The one leader for like the invading alien race, the man said, let me get this straight. Your leaders are not warriors.
No, yeah.
How do you support somebody who's not there with you in the trenches?
On the battlefield, right.
Whatever, right? And I was like, holy fuck, yeah, that's a valid point.
Well, to build upon that, right? Back in the day of the medieval times,
the king was on the battlefield.
The king was always on the battlefield.
The king was on the battlefield.
A lot of times the king led the charge. Right? And yeah, he was like, yo, if the king can go out and do it, risk his life, who am I, a mere peasant?
To say no. To say no. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have non-basketball players running shit.
Right.
And then they're dictating what the players and stuff, whatever, should do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm always on the fence of that and everything like that. Because there's tons of other players and stuff I said, like, after their tenure, like when they're done.
Yeah.
Like, that position and stuff, whatever, should be, given to somebody who at least hooped.
Because we see it in a situation of the Players Association.
Yeah.
It's usually an ex-player who will head that up.
Correct.
Which is, you wouldn't want anybody else but somebody who's been in the trenches and actually knows what a player goes through to head up that position, right?
Right.
Whereas I look at the commissioner's position a little bit different.
I actually thought one time Adam Silver used to hoop because he's tall and lanky and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, but I was like, but when I found out he didn't hoop with him, like, is this your king? Is this your king? So I don't know.
It would be nice if they had some sort of,
Hopefully that changes.
Hopefully
we can speak it into existence.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then it'll happen and stuff for them to be, woo. What episode was it? 65?
65.
And be like, yo, episode 65. We said it, baby.
And it's funny because, at the end of the day, it's, people might pass it off as a racial issue because David being a white male Jew, Adam Silver being a white male Jew, but
you can't mess with the Jew unit.
I can honestly see somebody like Larry Bird in that position.
I can see Larry in there. I can see tons of players.
I can see tons of players in that position, even if it's not a black basketball player who's reached that level where he's respected enough and should be able to give him the chance.
Right.
There's just a lot of players who are not just players. They came out of like college institutions
with degrees. I said the same thing. And stuff when I looked into Adam Silver, because like when Adam Silver took over in 2014, I looked. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, he tall. I'm like, oh, he used to hoop. I'm like, what team? I'm like, I don't remember. And like my memory can kind of go back to like Pistol Pete days.
Okay.
Right? And I'm thinking of stuff with him. I'm like, yo, is he from the Nate Archibald Pistol Pete time? I'm like, no.
Nah.
So I'm like,
he's young. He looked young.
Yeah, so then I started going back. I'm like, is he from Ewing? Like, I'm like, maybe he played college ball. Like some.
Right, because you can see that happen.
Yeah.
You can see that happen.
I'm trying to, I can't pinpoint dude. And I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, yo, you know what? And then I think I was in a barbershop one time and somebody mentioned it, whatever. I'm like, they're like, oh, they just grabbed it. One Jew went down, another Jew went down. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna leave the Jew unit alone. What they do is what they do. They control all this shit right here.
They let it do what it do, baby.
Hey, if y'all want to cut the check, Naheim.
Let it do what it do, baby.
Naheim.
Let it do what it do.
Yo, but that's it. So I ain't fucking with that. Yo, I ain't fucking with that. Look at it. Anti-Semitic laws are stronger than black laws.
We got black laws.
We don't got black laws. That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say we got black laws.
You could be out here, you could be a white person like, the nigga hit me and everything like that. You just might be reprimanded and stuff. Say something about the Jew unit.
Oh, hell no.
All right, then.
All right,
no further questions. Defense versus case. All right, then. That's it. Yeah, man. Let's move to the next because it's getting kind of hot. It's getting kind of hot over here, whatever, you know? Naheim. Is sleep overrated? As you get older, are you saying is sleep overrated?
No, I think it's underrated.
You think it's underrated?
I think it's underrated.
Because you're older.
Is that what it is? Now that I'm an old guy, I think sleep is underrated.
But you're older. Look, 20-year-old people.
Yes.
They don't give a fuck about sleep. The main thing and stuff is, I want to get lit. I'm trying to go party.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about sleep. They just keep it going. Remember, 5-hour energy drinks. They'll chuck Red Bulls like it ain't no tomorrow.
Right.
Monsters.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Yeah, Monsters, the other one and shit like that. Rockstar. They'll go.
Do you think it's an age thing? Without the extra additives, without the rock stars, without the Red Bulls, without the whatever 5-hour energy drinks.
I think it's an age thing.
Yeah.
And I want to say, a model type of conceited beauty type of thing. Because remember, it's called beauty rest, whatever, right?
Right.
And people trying to get their beauty rest and stuff for that, but no one really talks like that and stuff anymore because motherfuckers know, like, yo, if I got bags under my eyes, I got the Sephora card, baby. They about to get rid of these bags.
About to contour that face back into shape.
What? You don't play games. These girls be like, I don't know how to do it. And the girl like, girl, watch a YouTube video. And then top model. So
I have to ask because I can remember being in my teens and
not giving a fuck about sleep.
Early 20s, late to mid to late 20s. Not the fact that I didn't give a fuck about sleep. It's just I just didn't feel tired. And I could go to the club. I
didn't feel tired?
Nah, I could be up through 2 a.m. come by, I'll still be lively as hell. 3 a.m. come by, I'm still lively as hell. The club shut down. We at the Chinese food spot making mad noise. Cause we don't feel tired.
But then you would sleep though when you get home, I'm assuming 6 a.m.
Right.
Till like how long?
Probably sometime noonish, like around
like 1, 2?
1, 2.
Okay, so that's still a substantial amount of hours.
Substantial amount of
that's
hours
8 hours of sleep. 62
right.
is 8 hours of sleep,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You're still getting that in to recharge you to do another event like that and stuff like that.
Right.
Studies are showing that these motherfuckers and stuff are like, they got like, not even like the 20-year-olds, but they're saying like people and stuff.
In general, right.
Because they said a lot of dinks. Double income with no children. These are the ones that kind of doing this stuff where they're saying fuck asleep because they're binge watching tons of things.
Right.
When they get home, they'll go to bed like maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to wake up 6 a.m. to go to work.
Right.
Because remember, they don't really have kids to kind of take care of and everything like that.
Right.
So they're just doing this and stuff to kind of fit their means.
It's the back and lifestyle. Forth, right, yeah.
And then I'll be damned. So now you might meet, let's say early, like late 20s, early 30s and stuff, whatever, dink.
Yeah.
Motherfucker might look like they about like 50 in the face and stuff because they ain't get no beauty rest.
That beauty has been arrested.
Yeah, the beauty's been locked up. That's the thing. Like I seen one lady and stuff, and I was like, and we were having a convo, and she's like, well, I know I look good for my age and everything. Like, so I'm like, how old are you? And she's like, she was younger than me, right? So I'm like. She's like, I know what you're gonna say because she was Caucasian. She's like, black don't crack. I'm like, no, I know some blacks that do crack.
Yes.
You know, that's different.
It's a myth. Some black do crack.
Shit, I know a girl's like my age. She about like 60 something. Rest in bitch face. The rest in bitch face done made her look like a old bitch. whatever, right? So that's what I realized and stuff with this chick. But with that lady and stuff, whatever, I was like, yo, you just hit 30 and you look like you about 40. And then she showed me a photo of like her sister and stuff, whatever. She's like, well, my sister is about, I think like 35, 36.
Yeah. She look younger than her sister?
Hell nah. Oh. Sister look like a melted candle. Yo, she looked wrinkly and old and shit. I was like, yo. I was like, yo, what's going on with? I was like,
smelt away.
Yo, like it was just like some clay face shit from Batman.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys have good personalities, like, you know. I be on the little dating apps and everything and shit like that now.
Right.
And I'm looking, when I look at some of them and stuff, I'm like, and I see something like shit like she about in her early 70s and she's talking about she 38. I'm like, you lying ass, so lying ass. Just say you here for the D. You know what I'm saying?
You looking somebody young.
I'm like, move that pension pussy, man. I'm like, yo, watch out. But I mean, I feel like the binge watching has a hell of a thing to do with it. Because I'll tell you what.
Yes, I would agree.
Man, I remember when I got put on Game of Thrones. I think like when the second season started, right?
Yeah.
And one of my peoples and stuff for that, he gave it to me all on a flash. And he's like, yo, you gotta see this show. I'm like, yeah, I hear you guys talking about it and everything. He's like, no, just watch this first season. And like, I think whenever, like say if he gave it to me like on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I had cooked, made dinner or something like that, whatever. It's like years ago, whatever, right? And I'm like, I'm about to just eat and just watch, see what's going on. And I was like, first episode got me. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? So then I was like, I was telling like some chicks and stuff, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'll call you back. You know, I was making some excuses to watch. I'm like, and the next, you know, it went from like 7 p.m. I didn't even finish the season. No. It went from 7 p.m. to about like, I think I did like a first like eye rub and stuff like at the ending of one episode, and I was there like this, and I look at the phone and it was like 2:31 a.m. and I had work the next day, and my alarm goes up at 6:30. Yeah. So I was like, I'm all types of fucked up right now, right? So I just shut everything down, just kind of ran to bed, right? And then, like you know, with one of our relatives and everything like that, whatever. When he was on to like Sons of Anarchy, he's like, yeah man, I beat it up in like 2-3 days. I'm like, what? I was like, yo, don't you got shit to do? And then he's like, no. I was like, this binge watching is fucking with people's sleep.
Yeah. I would agree with the whole binge watching. That is cutting into a lot of sleep. Social media cutting into a lot of sleep.
Social media, people can't put their phones on at nighttime. No. And a little bit of FOMO. I'll throw FOMO in that bitch.
Yeah,
FOMO, the fear of missing out.
I'll throw FOMO in there.
Do you have FOMO?
Nah.
You don't have FOMO?
Nah, you can miss me with that bitch.
In your younger days?
Not even in my younger days.
Why? Because you were DJing and you were at the it
spots. I was always out.
Well, you were at the it spots then.
I was.
So that's why you probably never had FOMO.
Probably not. Yeah.
Because I know some people stuff be like, oh, they try to get to whatever party. Oh, they used to call you for like free pass to get into parties.
Oh yeah.
And shit like that. No, said you won't have FOMO. I don't have FOMO. Me, I think I was probably maybe my earlier, like my late teens, early 20s. Be like, yo, what are you doing? We just over here chilling. I'm like, well, damn, kicking the nuts. But I made peace with it and stuff because the things that I was doing in school was a lot different from what they were doing and stuff, whatever, in school, whatever, right? So if I needed to delegate that time to like studying and everything like that, and they had more lackadaisical type of classes and shit like that, whatever, it's understood. Why I won't get the, I won't get the invite because they know what the deal is. They know, I focus when it comes to like stuff like that.
I want to say with me, almost a similar situation, being a DJ / music producer at the time. Some people may not know, but a lot of music producers are introverts. And
really?
Yeah, and they like being introverts.
Back then or new
even to this day. I mean, you'll see a lot of them now.
Man, if you put mustard on the beat, and you want to be all in the video that you made the beat for, I don't think that's introvert status.
No, like
Timbaland maybe.
When I say when I say that, now you have to be visual.
Do you really?
In this day and age, you gotta be visual. People gotta know who you are, or else you just fall to the wayside. There's a lot of producers out there,
but I don't know Mike and Keys and stuff like that until I realized that they were bound like the Nipsey and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
but with Mike, but this is okay. Again, they're introverts. Like, you're not gonna see them out and about at the clubs. That like when we talk about producers being low, they're low key producers. The only person I would say that was really out there running a social media game would be Murder Beats.
What do you do?
Because he had his, his social, and not even.
Oh, give me some songs he produced.
Oh, he's trying to remember which Migos song he did. He just did the Drake track with the Lauryn Hill sample.
Nice for what?
He did Nice for What. He's done a lot of joints for Migos.
But he's on the introverted side, isn't he?
No, the reason why I know him, I know him because of his personality. Before I even knew what tracks he produced.
Okay.
You understand? Because he be all over on the IG. He hanging with the Migos. He's everywhere where the Migos was at. This was a few years ago, mind you. I don't see it as much now. But this is how people started to know of him. Right. A lot of people knew of him through social media before they even knew that he produced.
Oh, okay.
Right? Where the flip side of that is somebody like T-, quiet. Stick to their own. You don't really see a lot of social media.
I don't even know what the fuck he look like.
There you go. Somebody like
you got T-, dun 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 dun.
Right? So this is what I'm saying. And majority of the producers, they're like that. And that's part and parcel why they're so good, because they spend so much damn time with shit like this that there is no other choice but to perfect your skill.
So what about a man like Swiss Beats?
Swiss Beats is an anomaly.
Bullshit.
Swiss Beats is an anomaly, man.
All right. No, Dre's introverted. Dre's definitely introverted. He's an introvert. Timbaland.
No, but Timbaland is he's past that producer stage. Same with we just mentioned Swiss Beats. Those guys,
but even in their early prime, they're posted up like a mailbox, man.
Yeah, but even in their early prime, this is what I'm saying. They're not just straight beat maker producers. They're running a whole gauntlet. You understand? So with Swiss,
you trying to keep it medieval with this gauntlet shit?
Trying to keep it medieval.
Okay.
With Swiss is the guy behind Rough Riders.
The Full Surface.
You understand?
Yeah.
So he's not only producing for them, but he's kind of one of the people who's running it. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that's why he'll pop up and you'll know him.
Right. So Timbaland was pouring Missy, Genuine,
right?
all
Exactly.
Them. Okay.
He's the glue behind that whole crew.
Gotcha.
Puffy, he's the glue behind the whole bad boy thing, right? He don't even produce, but you know him as a producer because he holds that. You know what I mean? He holds that realm within that spotlight.
Like these guys, I don't think so, because like, all right. What's most dude? The beats in my head. Oh, Young Berg, aka Hitmaker. Love and hip hop.
And
then like
Berg,
right?
How'd he start?
Rapping.
Exactly. He wasn't a producer.
Oh, so you're saying like
he wasn't a producer, you know what I mean, to begin with.
Okay.
He was a rapper who became a producer. You understand? So he's already got that bravado about him. He's already got that showmanship about him. Whereas if you're just a dude that just strictly produced, Jay Dilla. Introvert.
So you're saying most introverts and stuff, whatever, don't care if they miss out.
Nah, because you're already in your own world. You're already in the assumption of you're already in the place where you need to be. You're not missing out on anything.
I don't know. I feel like some introverts and stuff, whatever, they just some of them wanting to be like pulled out of their shell.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes some they just feel like, you know, some people just might be able to bring them to that quote unquote promised land.
Yeah.
Out of that realm and stuff like that. They're like you're still gonna be who you are. But I feel like, you know, if when opportunity rose, they'll be
when this is like years back when I was working for this company called Music Marketing. This is when we were first getting back into being sponsors of the Battle of the Beat Makers, right? So one day we had Clifton, who kind of runs the show, Adrian, aka Krang, and Boy Wonder.
Okay.
And this is early Boy Wonder. This is just probably the biggest thing that he did to date was maybe I'm Not Afraid.
Eminem?
Yeah, the Eminem track, right? And then, because even the Drake stuff that he was working on wasn't big at that time. He was known as Drake's producer, and some of the stuff that he did, they were known tracks, but the biggest to date would have been the I'm Not Afraid Eminem track. All right? And so my boss at the time, Ray Williams, asked him, he's like, yo, how does a kid from Pickering, because we're not even saying we're not even saying Toronto where all the action is happening.
Right.
How does a kid from Pickering become like one of the most sought after producers? And he flat out said, listen, when my boys would come over and knock on my door and say, yo, we're gonna go play basketball, I was like, okay, y'all go play basketball. And I would just sit in my room and make beats.
Priority.
And he goes, the first set of beats, I ain't gonna lie, they were shit. They were garbage, but just like I said.
You gotta perfect your craft.
Just like I said, if you sit at this long enough with the thought of this is all I'm gonna do, and he said he would sit there hours at a time. His friends, he had no fear of missing out of anything that his friends did. Right? And now him and his friends are reaping the benefits from that. But it just goes to show you, like, sometimes you could be in a zone, a situation where nothing else in the outside world matters to you.
I never looked at it like that. Well, then again, but a lot of people don't have focus.
No.
A lot of people and stuff lack focus and stuff, whatever, right?
I think focus is a rarity.
In today's time?
In today's time.
Jeez, that's hurtful.
Dude, the attention span shrinks by the minute.
Well, yeah, because you can get easily distracted by so much things now. TV, streaming services, social media,
so
cell
much things
phone.
are fighting for your attention that you can't.
They are fighting for your attention.
So much things are fighting for your attention that you can't stay on one thing too long. You can't.
The funny thing, you said that too. I want to say, like I said, with the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'll tell myself, like, you know what? I'll play a few games and stuff, whatever. Because I grew up as a gamer.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And as you get older and stuff, you're right. So many things are fighting for your attention. My son needs that time. My son needs that time and stuff, whatever, right? If I'm not with my son and everything like that, my phone might chime off and stuff, whatever. We might have some other work shit to do. I might have some other person and stuff to go meet up or have a conversation with and everything like that. Or even like the funny thing, I opened up Instagram the other day and I realized and stuff, whatever. They even give you like a little moniker and stuff, whatever, like in your likes area, and say like, yo, you have an unread message and stuff, whatever, in your inbox. Yeah. And I was like, shit, when y'all start doing that? Whatever, right? I'm like, I didn't know y'all telling me like I had shit to do, but I'm like, I see it. So everything, you're right, it's fighting for your attention.
Yeah. That's I mean, it's all it is right now is you're fighting for your attention. So everything is just, and they don't want to lose your focus. So they compact everything. you get a quick shot. You get a quick shot of it, just in enough time that they know that they have your attention.
Is that how TV ratings work? Like I said, like I guess you might flip a channel, go on a show, or go on a channel. Let's say airing The Marvelous Marv Street or some shit like that, whatever. You go there and you sit there for probably about, let's say, 35 to like a minute.
Yes.
Right? 35 seconds to like a minute.
Yes.
They lock that in as ratings for part of that show?
I believe so.
But they only got me because they had a funny ass commercial popping. And they got it.
As long as they got you, right? Like even with streaming, right? You got to listen to a certain amount of minutes of that song
to quantify
before it quantifies, right? So then, after it quantifies, it doesn't matter. So so this is why you're finding a lot of people making
3-minute songs.
Not even 3.5 minutes was standard.
No, less than 3 minutes.
Is it less than 3 minutes?
No, remember the Thai dollar, the Mai Tai, the light?
Yeah.
That was 2 minutes and 59
No,
seconds.
but I'm saying 3.5 minutes used to be the standard.
Right.
You're like, that was how much time you were allotted on radio. You might not even got that full play on radio. But now the attention span is so short. And the fact that the streaming is what counts. If it only takes a minute of you listening for that stream to register, the other 2.5 minutes makes no sense. To you as an artist, to the radio person or whoever who's streaming it, makes no sense. We've already made money.
Life sucks.
So now you get a minute of your song and you feel shortchanged. You are shortchanged, but they've made their change off of that minute.
So yo, check it. What's his name again? Gucci. Gucci had a song with Meg Thee Stallion the other day, right?
Yes.
It's like it has a sample from Two Live Crew, like you know about the Hoochie Mama,
right?
That shit, right? And I heard it. So the beat came in like how the old school song came in. So it was nostalgic. Yeah. It was like dung 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 dung, and the Gucci's going at it, and then Meg Thee Stallion go at it and everything, and then it was like, it's done. So I was like, I'll go to YouTube on my phone.
Yeah.
The bitch less than 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I was like, that's not a song. The track didn't even get a chance to breathe. But I was like, yo, you know what? We had this discussion already. We know about to open up old wounds. But I was like, if that's what it takes to quantify as a stream, give it for the first minute.
That's what it takes. So now, if this is all that's going on, right? TV shows are, 50 minutes before you get the commercial break?
About that.
All right, so you got 15 minutes as far as TV's commercial is considered to grab your attention. But who watches TV anymore? Everybody streams it.
Correct.
Certain things, right? Streaming, they're never worried about losing your attention because you can pause that and come back to it.
Right.
So, if you're distracted or not, you can always come back to it. True. You understand? So they're not worrying about that in the television streaming realm, right? If a track is playing on the radio, if it's playing through a streaming service that you don't pay for, then
they'll throw an
ad in, right?
Right.
Or chances is, if you walk away from it, it's not going to be there when you come back. You got to go search and look for it again, this, that, and the third, right? So that whole aspect has led to very short, small projects. So if you're always consuming these short bursts, your attention span starts to shrink. So this is when we're losing attention. Our attention span is
But it's not
shrinking,
even, that's from our aspect.
That's from our aspect.
From the younger aspect, they never had a chance to.
They've never had.
So they just digest whatever they're given.
That's it. That's it. So where we can be pissed off at a song that's only 2 minutes, and we're like, yo, where the rest of this shit is, they're already used to it.
They've been digested.
They're already used to it.
Okay. Do you use a person's past against them? Or say people. Why do people use people's past against them? So for example, you know they came out with R. Kelly Part 2 now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Surviving R. Kelly Part 2 dropped on Friday, this Friday.
Oh, word? I didn't know that.
No, I was going to wait till all of them and stuff and everything like that. But I was like, minus in the R. But like,
it's so, I'm wondering what, because usually with the first one, there was such big fanfare. Is it because they know that they got him, he's locked up now, and it's
like one of those infomercials. But wait, there's more. Order right now, and we'll give you 2 for the price of 1. You pay shipping and handling. You pay for the streaming service, and we'll give you 2 Surviving R. Kellys. So, me personally, like I said, I'm not a fan of people crucifying people from their past. But I realize and stuff that in today's times, you can't get away.
The only way I would say is you can escape your past is if you do something to redeem yourself from it.
Like what? Save kids from a burning bus?
Well, I mean, look at it this way. Look at Kobe.
He caught the rape charge and then he dropped what, 80? And
when you speak about Kobe today, how often does that rape charge come up?
No, it doesn't come out that often.
No, you have to be deep in a Kobe conversation, talking about Kobe for a good couple minutes, reminiscing about his career, and say, "Oh boy, he had that one blemish."
To an extent, because okay, like if you're dealing with a person who doesn't know about that world,
right?
Whatever stuck out to the media is what pops out and stuff and everything.
Yeah,
right. Like, let's say people don't know of Kodak Black. Right? I'm using him as an example.
Yeah.
You don't know of Kodak Black. And they're just finding that all rappers and stuff, whatever, always catch these charges and these gun charges and X, Y, and Z. And the first person, the non-rap listener would bring up would be Kodak Black.
Kodak Black, right.
Because it's kind of like the bag sticks out the forefront in your brain. You notice that like the song you don't like is a song you know?
Yes.
It's kind of like that and stuff and everything. So that's why I feel like if you don't like me, in general,
right,
you're not gonna forget me because you know I'm not what you like. So like I think it's kind of like the party shit. You ever seen that photo with I think it's like Puff, Pharrell, Ye, and Jay?
Yes.
And like Jay's on the corner, he's standing like this. He's like, and then they made a meme out of it. This is why when I ask you who's gonna be at the party, this is the fuck I mean, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna remember. You're gonna like you. As a person, you're gonna know who you don't fuck with or what you don't like the most.
Yeah.
And then even if that person does like a 180 and stuff and everything, or even fuck it, they do a full 360, become a brand new person and all the above.
Yeah.
Would you shake that off?
I would shake it off. Me personally, I would shake it off.
I would.
Yeah. You wouldn't?
I would.
Oh, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
I think there's certain people and stuff I kind of automatically write off.
Yeah.
But it's like less than 5.
See the problem with R. Kelly was that
he had hits. He had hits, man. You can't forget those hits.
When he first went down and then slid away like a Teflon Don.
He should just straightened up and humbled himself.
He should have straightened up and humbled himself. See if he straightened out and humbled himself at that point, because people were willing to forgive him and give him that second chance, right? So if he'd have taken that, we wouldn't be here today with this R. Kelly argument.
It's not too many rich folk can humble themselves. What I mean by that is kind of like I remember when Puff went through that whole dance with Shine and J-Lo and the shooting thing and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And then once his name got cleared, that motherfucker was on that song. Was it Let's Get It? Not guilty and I'm filthy. Come on. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I know you can't be trying to double jeopardy, but shut the fuck up. Like, yo, why you had to mention all that?
It's I don't know. Man.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I told you, give me 50 mil, I'll tell you how I feel. Like, I think with the money, it comes this audacity.
I mean, but that was part and parcel of the problem with R. Kelly, is that he beat the charge and automatically felt like he's a god. There's nothing that you can do to stop him.
Yeah. Yo, so can you ever outrun your past?
Yeah, like I said, Kobe would be my example.
So you just gotta go. You guys just gotta go good.
You just gotta go good, man.
I say become a Buddhist monk.
Become a Buddhist monk.
Take your ass to Tibet, where they don't got they got a shitty internet connection.
Just dodge everybody. All together. Completely.
Yeah. And Tibet, they got like what? Like those women out there and stuff. Whatever. Kathmandu got like 2 husbands. Just become a brother husband. Just become a brother husband and stuff, and let everybody just forget about you.
Just lay low.
Just say fuck it, man. Just be like, because I feel like here's my thing. Sex tape is a motherfucker, right? Sex tapes is a motherfucker. If you were to make a sex tape, you're not killing it. You're not killing it yet.
Right.
And the sex tape and stuff, whatever, you eating box, right? You eating pussy. Meanwhile, you eating pussy, she queef in your face. Whatever, right? So she's like, she don't squirt, she just, she's let one go. So you're there like, you know, you gasping for air because you don't caught all the queef. You don't caught all the queef, whatever, right? So Queen Laquifa done got you, and then this thing goes a little bit viral. You know, it has a little buzz.
Right,
you know, on the hubs, on the plug, the porn plugs and everything.
Yeah.
Shit, even on the Twitter. Twitter is wild too. The porn runs rampant on Twitter.
I don't know when Twitter got like that.
Yo. Twitter's the new, what's the other shit? Fuck with the B, man.
Black Planet?
No. What's that other shit, man? The one they shut down the other day. It's like the blog thing.
Oh, back pages.
No.
Not back pages?
No,
because Twitter be like back pages
Twitter,
for real.
Twitter is back pages.
Twitter be like back pages.
There's mad chicks out there selling cooch and stuff, whatever. And I seen some chicks said a thing, stuff, whatever. Side note, the girl said, it's funny how niggas won't wear a $40 pair of kicks, but yet they will buy some pussy for 40 bucks.
Yeah.
Whatever. And the chick said on Twitter, yo, it's the thing and stuff, whatever. This blog thing's gonna come to me. But in any case, like, they're out there and stuff, whatever. The videos out there floating and surfing it around and everything like that.
Right.
Your full porn tape and stuff, whatever, could have been like, I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. I'm gonna give you 20 minutes. Can I say 20 minutes?
20
minutes.
Give it 40.
Give 40 minutes?
Give 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
40. That's a long ass scene.
Yeah.
That's a long ass scene, but okay, whatever. It's clever, right? But they chop up that one clip piece where she's just queefing in your face.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? That picks up steam. That goes about everywhere to and fro. You're unforgettable. Because you're going to be that one guy and stuff like that. Even if they only catch you like this part, like, you know, you going in and everything. You're doing the chow. You're getting your chow mein on. They're never going to forget your eyebrows, what your nose look like, all this type of stuff.
They're going to be like this. Do this for a sec.
Yo, that's you! That's you! Somebody gonna spot your ass up. They're gonna spot you up and be like, you can be minding your business, you're gonna have your head turned, someone gonna be like this. From afar, be like, I knew it from somewhere. Yo, hey man, I check queef to your face.
Yo,
what does it smell like?
You're Queen Laquifa's man.
Yo. Kathmandu, become a brother husband. They're gonna forget you,
be
man.
A brother husband.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a brother husband, man.
Yeah.
Once anything viral pick up steam, it's a wrap.
Yeah. That's like an ad for viral husbands.
Yeah.
I mean,
for viral husband. For brother husbands.
For brother husbands.
Are you
tired? Might be a viral husband prior to being a
Are you tired of people making fun of you? Do you suffer from pain and anxiety and stress when people see you? Come to Kathmandu, become a brother husband. They'll forget all about you in Kathmandu.
If your queef video has been visited and revisited over 100,000s of times,
bruh, it ain't even a queefing thing. I seen a dude on one of the, because I followed like a whole bunch of shit, and I think like there was one where I guess the dude called himself eating the girl's ass. Right. So he's there eating the girl's ass, and she recording it too. She holding the bitch up like, she going in. She like this, and she laying on the bed. He going to town. He had spread cheeks, and he's there like this, and then he stopped, and I think he pulled like lit out his tongue or something like that. So he's there like we doing a little spit, and then she looked like, what you doing right there? Whatever, right? I was like, Kathmandu. Go be a brother husband.
Brother husband.
Just go be a brother husband for you. I was like, yo, that's just rough. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that's some tough love, man. There's some shit love, tough love, lit love. I don't know, like tough love. Are you for tough love with your wife, your kids, your family and friends?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? You know, you're not concerned about hurting feelings and stuff. We live in a climate right now where people are sensitive.
Listen, man, if I can't tell you what's on my mind and be honest about it, I'm not your friend.
And what if I take it the wrong way?
And if you're truly my friend, you may at first take it the wrong way and be mad about it, but you should be able to realize what we've been through, how good of a friend I am, and then kind of figure out what kind of places is it coming from.
Fair.
You know what I mean? Is it coming from, you don't know me to be a malicious person, so automatically you realize, well, it can't be coming from a malicious place. It's got to be something else. Then you got to be able to G-check yourself after I G-checked you. You got to be able to see if what I'm saying actually lines up.
I think that takes a solid person to do that.
It does take a solid person.
But not a lot of people are solid.
Not a lot of people are solid. And you might be pissed off at me for months at an end, but that shouldn't stop me from being real with you.
Well, I don't think if I'm solid, I shouldn't be pissed off at you for months at an end. I might just feel the type of way maybe like that day or that night.
Right.
Sleep on it.
Yeah.
I sleep on it and stuff like that, whatever, trying to get like where you're coming from with this, right?
Yeah.
With this point. And I think when I come to realization and stuff, whatever, like, so say, if you check for me, you can check me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's my main thing. Why would you tell me this unless you have my best interest at mind?
Exactly.
Because if you didn't have my best interest at mind, you could have probably told me all types of shit and it would have not come off more of a teaching point instead of a disrespecting point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, because, like, all right, when it came to, like, the tough love thing, you know who came to mind? Beyonce.
Oh, yeah?
I remember, like, Matthew knows, he had some little conference thing he said the other day.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, like, I think, like, the guys from Jagged Edge, they were kind of getting kind of wild with Beyonce and then when they were doing the touring thing.
Right.
Because he was saying, like the guys and stuff were like over 21 and Beyonce and them were like under, Destiny Child was under 18 at the time, right? And they were kind of getting kind of loose and kind of wild and stuff and everything. So he had to put a stop to all of them. I think he actually kicked them off a bus one time. He kicked them off a bus and stuff and everything like that. But I know like him, he was a tough ass parent and stuff too because she was on like Star Search. Back in the day, I'm old now. Look at that.
Star Search. Nigga said Star Search.
Egg McMahon, did he passed and R.I.P. Egg McMahon and everything like that, whatever, right? But
you bringing up some relics.
But to know for a fact that, like, you know, fuck, anybody that named their kid Beyonce and Solange, you know your kids are fucking stars. You're trying to make them into stars.
You're trying to do something.
You're trying to make them into stars. Now, if the follow through, that's all on you till they get to a specific point, then the rest is all on them.
Right, yeah.
And he was true to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she became a pop star sensation before 16.
Yeah.
Right? So, and the tough love and everything like that, I think, like, you know, he used to be rough on all of them. Like, the girls like, yo, you know, you can't get kind of fat. You got to do perform a type of way. He was like drill sergeant thing and stuff, whatever. Yeah. Tough love proved up. Beyonce's a household name across the world.
Well, a lot of people can say what Joe Jackson did was tough love.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, we look at it as harsh, but it's, would they be with the Jacksons be the Jacksons?
No.
Would Michael Jackson be Michael Jackson if it wasn't for Joe Jackson?
So how come you think parents don't like do the pressure thing and stuff on them? Because like if you do too much pressure and you're a quote unquote mom, they look at them as tiger moms. You heard the expression before? Tiger moms is kind of like, let's say there was a lady, she wrote a book. I fucked up that I don't remember her name and stuff, whatever. I read part of the book. I didn't finish it. But if she would give her kid and stuff, I guess, like, you know, the kid would go to school. One day, piano lesson. Another day might be another kind of thing. Because she's prepping them for Yale. for Ivy League school. She had 2 kids. She has a
Right.
little girl that was older and a little boy that was younger.
Yeah.
And she would do things to prep them for these Ivy League schools.
Right.
She wants, I think the daughter was one type of IT manager and the son became a doctor. And they were like, oh, you don't let these kids play, let these kids be kids and everything. And she's like, no, if you don't put pressure on them and stuff and everything, you got no one to blame but yourself. That's what she was saying and stuff in the book.
Right.
And I was like, you agree with what she just said?
To a certain extent.
Go ahead, fire away.
You should never put pressure on kids to be who you want them to be. You understand? You know, you kind of get what I'm getting at. Say, okay, we use this as an example, right? You like to produce music, right? But your parents are of the opinion that nothing can come from from you producing music.
Okay.
Right? Your chances are better at becoming a lawyer or doctor.
That's what they're telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So they're not only pushing you in that direction, but they're tough love forcing it. Right? So to make sure you're doing all your studies, making sure you're doing extracurricular activities that focuses on that, right? Meanwhile, that's something that you as a child never wanted to do, never wanted to get into, nothing, right? So you feel pressured to perform up to the standards that your parents expect. We talked about this last show, expectations, meaning expectations of your parents, right? So you're trying to perform that, but you don't really like it. You understand? So you get to the Ivy League school now. You're of age, you're 18, you decide you ain't want to do this no more. Fuck it and drop out. Right? Now your parent is pissed off because they want to take the stance that they've invested so much time and money.
And then
getting you in all these extracurricular activities so you could have the chance that other kids didn't have.
Right.
To become some Ivy League guy. Right? No, what does that do for you? What does that do for the child? No. But if it's something where, but let's flip it around now, right? Your parents come to you and say, yo, you want to become a music producer, right? They already know the odds of someone becoming a music producer is low, but they're of the opinion if it's something that you really want to do, if they can help you focus on it, kind of lead you in the paths that you need to go to get it done, and give you that support, then you'll get to where you're going.
But that's okay. So that I'm glad you said that because that's what I was waiting to jump in and stuff with that.
Right.
Because I was about to say, I'm like, what if they just gravitate to whatever you like and they put pressure on you when doing that? If you like to play ball, I want you to be doctor. But I realize that you got to think for basketball and everything like that and all the above. Your jump shot is the nicest and all the above. I'm like, yo, this is what you like to do? Fuck it. We gonna get you another little coach to help you on your dribble and all this type of stuff. Yeah. I'm still helping you and stuff, but I'm putting pressure on you to be great in whatever aspect and stuff it may be.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even like I said, Beyonce probably at like 4 years old, the homecoming shit. The homecoming stuff shit. I always knew I wanted to be a singer. I knew I always wanted to make people happy and entertain and everything. And that's what I'm saying. Matthews said, like, I gotta push her into this aspect and stuff that she likes. I'm gonna, let it happen and stuff and all the above.
You're gonna foster it. Yeah.
Some of them and stuff feel like even fostering that is too much. Because
you gotta let them develop on their own pace. Is that what?
But that's what I'm saying. Some kids don't even know what they want to eat. Yeah. Some kids don't even know what they want to eat. Whatever, right? And that's what I'm saying. The same thing. Like I'm not a fan when they leave everything up to the kid, because I'm like, yo, you're under my rule until 18.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And my thing and stuff is that if when you come to a specific age where I realize that I can give commands and then you can adhere and do all those type of things and stuff, whatever like that, that's when I start loosening up the reins and let you kind of be, because as an adult, whatever, you're not always going to have a supervisor behind your back.
No, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Somebody's going to give you commands what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And if you can adhere to them, you still keep your job.
Right.
If you don't, you're out.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. My thing is stuff, I'm going to give you that leeway and stuff for them to do what you need to do. And some kids and stuff for them, they fuck up when they get this opportunity.
Yes, that's true.
So my thing and stuff is that if you're sticking to them and you let them know like, hey, what's going on with you and stuff, whatever. You're supposed to be making some beats and stuff for that. I got tired. All right, cool. Get you some sleep.
Yeah.
And in any case, stuff, whatever, after school, whatever, you know, here. Good night. Good night. Come back the next day. You said you were tired. I turned you in early to bed and stuff, whatever. And everything. Get off my back! Mother, hold this back can real quick. Well, you know, these kids are wild nowadays. But, you know, I'm looking at them like, what are you supposed to do and stuff and everything when you're trying to hone into something?
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like the tough love is needed, but society won't let you be that type of parent anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you're saying all that type of stuff, it's kind of like the guy, we spoke about him, the guy who killed his whole family. I think it's
the video game?
The video game dude on the video line, the video game chat thing, whatever.
Yeah.
He was feeling too much pressure and stuff, and then some other girl was saying like, you don't understand how it is to be an East Indian descent when your parents put so much pressure and stuff on you. But I'm like, yo, if you communicate with them and everything and you tell them this is your realm that you want to play in, I'm pretty sure that's one step of you being a responsible adult.
Of course.
So if you say like, yo, this is not my realm and stuff, whatever, what's your realm? If you don't know, you got to take the realm I'm giving you then until you figure out your way.
Until you figure it out. Yeah, I was just about to say that. A lot of times, I mean, you may think something is your realm, but it may not be. And later on in life, you change, right? Mm-hmm. So,
and that's okay.
That's okay. So that's what I'm saying. In a situation like that, if you're given tough love, you also got to recognize that when you're given tough love and be like, okay, the realm has changed. Mm-hmm. So for me to hammer on him to, you know,
make beats,
go and make beats, that no longer makes sense. I'm pushing him down a road that he does not want to go. So now you gotta, and you're right, kids don't know how to focus. I think the biggest thing, apart from, and maybe not tough love, is helping them develop focus. So at the point where he says, I'm too tired, I don't want to make beats. Now you gotta throw in your thinking hat, right? Dude, but you love making beats. You're an introvert. That's all you do is make beats. Are you really too tired to make beats? Or is there something else?
I feel like you're persuading the kid and stuff from there and everything like that.
If you ask them if there's something else?
No, not that. But like your whole scheme just a while ago and stuff, whatever. Like you're just kind of trying to con them and stuff like that. I'm
really trying to figure out what, because if it is,
so you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
I took it as you're trying to con it.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Because I look at stuff, I'm like, yo, I might just look at like, well, whatever, motherfucker. Well, at least I know my other kid would buy me a Lexus helicopter when you ain't here still making beats in my basement. You know, my bad.
I'm trying, at this point, I'm trying to say, listen, are you really tired, or you just don't want? Because a lot of times kids will tell you that they don't want to disappoint you either, right? So they'll tell you something.
Right. We spoke about that last time.
Right.
You're right.
They'll tell you something other than what they're really feeling or what they really think, just to give you that peace of mind and to get you off their back, right? But if you stop and you be like, yo, be real with me. I mean, if this is no longer what you want to do, then don't do it. But you still got your life ahead of you. So let's figure out what it is that you want to do. And if you can't figure that out, what is it that you can do in the meantime to keep you ready, to keep you prepared for your next step, right? Then you kind of put the pressure on that.
You finessed that poor kid right there.
Yo,
they call you smooth for a fucking reason.
Well, then that's where you put the pressure in, because every day you're gonna get up. Listen, you're not gonna be doing nothing every day. You get up. Let's figure out what it is. You know what I mean? Let's figure out what you can do in the meantime. Because let's face it, some people don't figure out what they're meant to do in life till later on in life. But for you to put that pressure off the bat and be tough with it, if it's something that they want to do but they just lazy, then yeah.
So okay,
you get behind it and you push.
So what about your wife? What kind of tough love do you give your wife?
I don't really look of anything as far as tough love to give her. But I will push her in a direction that she wants to go. Like, for instance,
the key thing is for them to get focused.
For instance, my wife loves she loves interior design. She loves anything to do with putting places together, coming up with schemes and so forth. That's her, right? So I'm always telling her, well, you should do it. And it took her talking about it enough for me to realize, hey, this is something that she really needs to do it. I won't push her, but I'll encourage her as much as I possibly can.
Or just tell her, no dick until you apply.
That's a little pressure. But then it got to the point where, I backed her so many times that she said to herself, you know what? You're right. I'm going to do it. So then she now has looked into the courses and stuff like that. Starts the course. Does A to D, no problem, right? All she got to do is finish E, right? But then life happens, right? So now you kind of get distracted from finishing E, because this is a course that you complete in your own time, how she did. You complete it in your own time, right? And she hammered through the first, like I said, A to D, she hammered through it.
On the last leg is different.
E, life happens. Shit pops up, this, that, and the third. So every time she would get to concentrate and say she's going to sit down and do it, something happens. To the point where I notice, okay, there's no focus on that now. So now I gotta play my part now. Be like, yo, what's going on with the interior design thing? Oh yeah, I just got one more section to do and then it's complete. I'm like, well, all right, well, why don't you just complete it and get out the way and be done with it?
Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it. Yeah, I'm gonna start it next tomorrow. Tomorrow come by. She hasn't started it, so I won't say nothing. I'll let a couple of days go by. Say, yo, did you get on top of that? No, not yet. This, that, and then it came up. It's like, all right. So then it's there for you to finish. So I just not firmly pushing, but just a constant reminder that, hey, there's a task at hand for you to complete. You're not going to feel like you've done anything until you complete it, because it's something that you want to do. Right? Get behind her, push her a little bit. There's certain things she might need a hand for. Well, I'm waiting for you to give me a hand. Jump in and I'll do my part. All right, my part's done. Right? And then it's like, yeah, you know what? I am procrastinating. I am letting day-to-day life stop me from completing what I should complete.
Right.
And she's able to refocus herself, buckle in, and then complete section E. Section E is done. She's super elated. She feels great about herself because she's accomplished something that she set out to accomplish in something that she wants to do, right? Great. She's got her certificates and stuff like that. So now it's time for me to go a step further. Yeah, what you doing with your certificates and stuff like that? You got anything plans? You need to start some stuff. You got some pictures of projects that you did together before. Why don't you put together a portfolio and you know what I mean? Open up a website and start from there and see where it can lead to, because you never know.
See, your thing. See, for me, your aspect is not tough love. It's more of a, I guess, kind of like a motivational type of push.
Right? Yeah.
Tough love. I'm thinking about it stuff is kind of like, it's like, the fuck, it's sink or swim. I think me, I'm more of a villain like that. Whatever. I'd be like, I give you 2 times.
Yeah.
I think that's the harshness stuff in my world. That's why I say I know I'm not easy to deal with. Because the first time I ask you to do something and stuff, whatever, or I inquire, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm genuinely soft about it because it's the first time.
Yeah.
Second time, be like, you forgot I asked you to do the thing. Remember last time I asked you that? Yeah, I get to it, whatever. Third time, like, fuck is up, man? I don't need this shit from you. You gotta do it my damn self. Or find somebody else to do this.
That's something for you though. You're looking for.
No, but even if we bring it back to like my wife,
yeah,
be like, hey, honey, I don't want to be, toxic masculinity, give her some kind of role for everybody can crucify me. But let's say I'm like, hey, thought you're gonna make that jerk turkey,
right?
She's like, I was, I gotta take it out and stuff and thaw it out, whatever. It's all good. I'll take it out, thaw it for you, get cracking on it. To realize the following day, she probably done put it back in the fridge,
right,
and then cook something else, be like, no jerk turkey tonight? Because, last night you put it to the side and stuff, whatever, and everything be like, and I'm like, I really enjoy your jerk turkey when you make it. When you make it, angels cry and doves fly.
And they all partake in eating inside the jerk turkey.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
The third time, be like, well, fuck it. I'll make the jerk turkey then.
I'll make the turkey my damn self.
Yeah. And then like, she'd be like, well, if you just give me a minute and everything. I'm like, hey, twice. I asked you twice.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's that old 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That's my thing.
But where's the tough love in that? Because you just excused her from having to make the turkey.
Facts, but I told her I don't want shit from her no more. So that's the tough love. And so she come back later, stuff. Hey babe, I'm gonna make you some jerk turkey. Fuck your shit. My shit way better than yours. As you came through, the other times when I asked
you'd have been all right with her turkey. Her turkey loving.
I'm like, yo. Then she come like, no, I made you jerk turkey. You didn't have to ask me this time. The shit dry. I'll make it next time. Maybe you step your game up and you'd have did it that time, it'd have been A-okay. That's my tough love. And then if I ask some I'm like, even when I'm eating, I'm like, God damn, this is the best jerk turkey I ever ate in my life. I can't let her know this shit.
You gotta lie. Oh, the turkey's dry.
Yeah. I remember watching Family Guy one time. Peter's like, they're going over to like the neighbor's house for dinner. Yeah. And Lois like, I don't have to cook yet. No. You cook, we're just gonna throw it out. I can't afford you getting rusty out in the streets. Hey. Like, no.
You still do your thing.
I need you to still, keep it up, whatever.
Do the damn thing.
Give you the tough love. Let you know it's just real out here, man. Yeah. Yo, do you subscribe to Happy Wife, Happy Life?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
So what if you're not happy?
No. Part of that is happy spouse, you get to stay in the house.
I thought it was happy spouse, happy house.
No. Happy house, you get to stay in the house.
Isn't that your house?
Happy spouse, you get to stay in the house.
Oh!
Happy wife, happy life only happens with the happy spouse and you staying in the house.
Shit, you'd be surprised though. Think about it. Okay, the opposite sex always tends to write us off as the number one cheaters and everything like that.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think partially because our main concern and stuff is that that they're happy. But if we're not happy, we just have to sit there content and miserable.
Yeah.
Right? Part of the reason why men die off before women. Mm. And the cheating will take place because they're like, I do all the above, or I do to a standard.
Right.
and I'm not getting other things and stuff to reap the benefits and stuff. It's not only have to be sex, whatever. It could be jerk turkey.
Yeah, right.
Could be jerk turkey.
Could be jerk
damn it.
turkey.
You know what I'm saying?
Just don't make it dry.
No, they can't have it dry. Men don't like dry things.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So, as I'm saying, like, all those type of things will come down and stuff, and then be like, yo, the guy probably like, you know what? As long as she's happy, fuck it. I'll get this shit elsewhere.
Right.
Go outside, go get somewhere good jerk turkey elsewhere. You know? And then be like, if she want to offer you jerk turkey, like, hey, I made you jerk turkey. And you're like, thanks. Because you already got jerk turkey elsewhere. We're not referencing jerk turkey as sex, by the way. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're okay with that, whatever. When it's flipped and stuff, whatever, I feel like in a North American society,
right.
World War III broods. Because it's kind of like, if the woman's not getting some type of things and stuff and everything,
yeah,
and she's vocal about it, the whole world, like, or a portion of that world would know, and it would lead to all other types of things of you being a bad husband. But her doing those type of things, not producing those type of things, that doesn't make her a bad wife. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, happy spouse, you lucky you get to stay in the damn house. I remixed your shit already.
You know, it was remixable, and it sounds good anytime you drop it.
Oh, bless your heart. So safe to say, are you a yes man to your wife?
No.
You're not?
No.
You put your foot down.
Keeping your spouse happy doesn't mean that you got to be a yes man. My wife will tell you there's a lot of compromises that goes on within our household.
I think every relationship, friendship, business, intimate, spouse, all that.
Yeah.
Communication, compromise.
Yeah, but if you're a yes man, how much compromising are you always doing?
I'm not a yes man.
Well, but this is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? You have some people out there who are yes men, and there's no compromise.
And yes women.
What the wife says goes, right?
Give or take.
And you're only doing that because you want to make her happy. But you can make her happy and not be a yes man. You can put your foot down. You know what I mean? You still have the right to be you, not because you're married.
True. Okay. Cool. Go ahead, hit that. Let's get to the question of the week.
Question of the week.
Question of the week. Who do you need to apologize to? I need to apologize to my mama. I didn't call her today. Mama lay. That one guy going off in cuffs. Mama lay. Aside. No, I feel like a lot of people are on a high horse.
Yeah.
And they feel like they don't need to apologize to people for certain type of things. What I might deem acceptable in my world might not be acceptable in your world.
Mine. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you notify me,
yeah,
I'm not big or small, too small and everything to say I was wrong.
Yes.
How I must have spoken to you. I am sorry.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way.
Who do you need to apologize to?
I don't need to apologize to anyone.
Shut your lying ass up.
No, I take what you just said. I am that person. So whoever I need
he is a cookie cutter of perfection, folks.
Whoever I need to apologize to, most likely have already gotten the apology, and I've moved on from that situation. I don't like to leave stuff unclosed. So if I know it's something that I gotta do, I'm just gonna do it and then just be done with it.
But you're a PC Switzerland ass motherfucker. You just like to not be on anybody's.
So then that means there's not a lot of shit that I gotta apologize for.
But there's not a lot of shit that's closed and stuff, whatever. If you're Switzerland, if you just sit there,
but there's not a lot of stuff that's open if I'm Switzerland.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
I might get a few phone calls or a few texts later on. Nigga, you needed to apologize to me.
Me, yeah.
Then I'll know who's left out there. Then I'll know who's left out there.
All right.
How about yourself? Besides your mama, is there anybody else?
A specific young lady I was supposed to FaceTime. If you hear this episode, 1-800-MY-BAD. That's 1-800-MY-BAD.
As your apology.
It's my sorry. I want to call out your name. You know, I want to put nobody's business out there.
Accept this as your apology.
Sorry, it's my apology.
I don't know if it You would have got it if the topic didn't come up. I'm just saying.
Don't listen to this piece of shit.
You're getting it now.
Don't listen to this piece of shit.
Now.
Don't listen to this piece of shit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make him FaceTime you after this. We finish.
Let's get to the Ask the Sons, man.
We almost finished. We almost finished. It's coming soon.
Yo, wow. Whose side are you on, Switzerland? You just talk that Switzerland shit.
I am Switzerland. But this is why
you seem like you more her side.
But that's why I'm saying when you
need to apologize to me.
I'm giving you the time.
You need to apologize to me. Where's your camaraderie?
I'm letting you have that time to get the apology all together. Not a lot of time, because you're going to do it after this video. You're going to FaceTime. I'll be in the background like this.
Ask the Sons. First one comes from Evan Tapp. Which insect has the best chance at wiping out humanity? I'm going to say mosquitoes.
You going to say mosquitoes?
I'm going to say mosquitoes. I think closest runner-up would probably be roaches.
You know, it's funny, because I thought of roaches first. Mm-hmm. Then my runner-up would be mosquitoes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the reason I say mosquitoes and stuff, whatever, because if you're at a barbecue with like fucking Magic Johnson and you see like 2 mosquitoes go his way, I'm out.
You out?
I mean, like, yo, Magic, can I get an order? You know what? It's like 2 mosquitoes over here. I'm going to go this way. Swell. I don't know what.
I don't know. I think I might stay.
You might stay?
Yeah, because whatever serum he got in his blood,
you saying it might be the cure?
Yeah, it might be the damn cure. I'm just saying.
Remember Jurassic Park? They had the damn mosquito in the fossil. Mm-hmm. You gonna fossilize every fly go that way?
I'm just saying.
The reason why I said roaches.
Remember a thing? Ooh. The movie Will played in.
There's tons of motherfucking movies that Will played in.
The one where he was the cure. His blood was the cure.
Oh, the Gemini?
No, wasn't Gemini, man.
The Gemini was the clone one.
Gemini was the clone. This one where everybody was like, they were like some type of vampire thing. Remember you say the lady?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. There we go. There we go. I mean, you want a mosquito to bite Will and then bite your ass after.
You know what? I think we need to, fuck Storm Area 51. Need to hold down Magic and test his blood. we need
to do something with Magic's blood.
Hold down, test Magic's
blood. We need to do something with Magic's blood.
Yeah. Wrath 305. Who is more control of sex, men or women? I got my money on.
I'm gonna say women.
Men.
You say men?
The reason I say men and whatever, because if you wait for a woman and stuff for her to finally touch your dick, you ever seen those things or whatever? You probably wait and turn to a skeleton, man. If you don't initiate whatever, that's the thing. But I think some dudes, they kind of go beyond the point of initiating to the uncomfortable zone where they stop.
Right.
And then that be that. But I think, look, there was a woman told me this. She's like, if you get a woman naked and she already have sex and her bra and panties match, she initiated sex. She wanted sex.
She wanted sex.
If the bra and panties don't match, congratulations, you pulled that off. So sometimes when I see some chick and stuff, whatever, clothes coming off, and I see the bra might be black and the panty might be like a nude color, like, yeah, I made that happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a titan.
What if she ain't shaved? What you feel like then?
King Kong going through the jungle.
Your Tarzan, you gonna get your Tarzan at?
Going through the jungle, man. You gotta move some of the bushes to get to that.
Because you definitely worked your way into that if you'd got some unshaven cat.
Yeah, I remember years ago and stuff. Whatever. I had a convo and stuff one time with an old chick that I seen, what I used to talk to and stuff, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, there was something about you that I couldn't say no to. I'm like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, was I a creep or anything? She's like, nah. She's like, I would just tell myself, we're not going to do anything. And then boom, bomb, things will pop off. I'm like, oh, okay. And when we both turned our backs and walked away, I'm like, man. Yeah, I felt like
one of those?
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
I got it.
I got it.
Skyfee's
back again. What are some annoying habits of other couples that irritate you the most? Couples that argue in public, that irritates the fuck out of me. Irritates the fuck out of me. If you're a couple, yo, there's a time and place for everything. Save that shit for your car ride when it's just you two or back at the house. That's it. Holla.
Couples that dress like twins annoys me.
Nah, I dig that.
You dig that? Oh, nah. Listen,
that's a unit, man.
if you're getting your Raggedy Ann and Andy on, nah, man.
Yeah, man, that's a unit. I dig that, man. So hold on. If I came in here with a chick and stuff for that, so okay, I got an anime shirt on.
Yeah.
And she come in with another anime shirt and stuff, whatever. That's a problem to you?
That's different.
Okay, so you're talking about
I'm
Halloween?
talking matching outfits to the T.
So what
If you came in here with blue jeans and a red and white striped Waldo shirt, and she came in here with blue jeans and a red and white striped Waldo shirt, I'm looking at both y'all funny.
Okay, what if she just came in like in a red, like she came in blue jeans, but
Yeah.
she just came in like in a red top, a red button-up shirt,
Yeah.
or like a white shawl.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm talking,
Dress up.
you know, twin dressing where you gotta wear identical clothes as your twin.
That's wild. Yeah, I might have a problem.
Yeah, nah.
I might have a problem with that.
I have a problem when couples do that. Yeah, that's a little bit too scary for me.
That's wild as shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What the So Say the Suns, Mark?
So, we getting closer.
So Say the Suns. Find Waldo. No, my bad. So Say the Suns. You have one later, or should I go?
Nah, man, you've been going good, man. You good. Listen, man. Let's hear it from the sun. Let's hear it from the sun.
All right. Well, speaking of some couple shit, you can go through the struggle with a person, but not struggle because of that person.
Yeah.
So say the
So
Suns.
say the
It
Suns.
doesn't have to be a couple. It could be even a friend.
Could be a friend.
Could be a family member and everything
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
too. Whatever, right? So those wordings can go a long way.
Yes.
So say the Suns.
Not only can it go a long way, but that it makes the bond stronger. I believe.
Yeah, if you go through the struggle with them.
If you go through the struggle with
But not because of them and
No,
stuff. For
no.
that. I think my issue and stuff is that I was never a fan of like group projects.
Yeah.
Because I know my work ethic and
Right.
I'll put in that much and stuff, whatever. But if you have somebody that don't want to do shit and now we're lacking or struggling because of this person and stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me too. If we're all here and our sum equals a whole, then you got to play that part that you got to be. You got to play that part to make that whole.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's it for this week.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Once again, everybody, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Enjoy. Listen, subscribe, and have fun.
Peace. Yo, he gonna FaceTime you.
Yeah, in a bit.
gonna FaceTime
in a
you.
bit, man. In a bit.
Right when we're done.
All right.
Nice.
Switzerland.
Peace.
Peace.
Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.